For today's March edition of About a Song, I will honor a woman. This woman who wasn't just a fabulous hymn writer, but was the first woman to speak in the United States Senate, was an abolitionist, was a rescue missionary, was a gospel worker, was a mother, and an amazing, prolific hymn writer. She also, in addition to Blessed Assurance, which I just played in the beginning, she also wrote Pass me not, O gentle Savior, hear my humble cry, while another's thou art calling, do not pass me by. And she wrote, redeemed, how I love to proclaim it, redeemed by the blood of the Lamb, redeemed through his infinite mercies, his child and forever I am. And she wrote, Jesus, keep me near the cross, there a precious fountain, free to all, a healing stream flows from Calvary's mountain. So, Fanny Crosby was an amazing hymn writer. In today's episode, I will try to answer the question, why does it work? Why does some music still speak to us? And the three reasons are she was more personal. She wrote in a more personal style. The second reason, she was more precise in her writing. She was more intentional and just technically better. And I'll talk about that. And then the last reason, she was more prolific. But I'll start with the personal piece. It's hard to describe it, but I selected another hymn, also written by a woman, also a good hymn writer from that period, to try to do apples and apples. And the woman is Priscilla Owens, who was a teacher in Baltimore. And she wrote a hymn that is still in a lot of hymnals today, and it's a good song. It's a great song, actually. And it goes, give me the Bible, star of gladness gleaming, to cheer the wanderer lone and tempest-tossed. No storm can hide that peaceful radiance beaming, since Jesus came to seek and save the lost. I forgot to tell you, I wanted you to count how many times she used the word me or I. And it turns out it was just once in the verse, and then she was going to use it again, I think another 2 times in the chorus. Compare that to Fanny Crosby, who in I Am Thine, O Lord, the very first word is I. I am thine, O Lord, I have heard thy voice, and it told thy love to me. But I long to rise in the arms of faith and be closer drawn to thee. Draw me nearer, blessed Lord, to the cross where thou hast died. me nearer, nearer, blessed Lord, to thy precious bleeding side. She uses it, I think, 6 or 7 times, so double. And this same pattern of personal, intimate, and audacious relationship is throughout her music. So if you look at Pass Me Not. So, pass me not, O gentle Savior, hear my humble cry, hear my humble cry, while and others thou art calling. Do not pass me by. Again and again. So, redeemed, how I love to proclaim it. Redeemed by the blood of the Lamb. Yeah, that's Fanny Crosby. And another thing too, it wasn't just personal because she used the word I. It was also audacious. So when we don't feel the audacity as much because we grew up with her music, so we're used to it. But when you say something like, blessed assurance, Jesus is mine. Jesus is mine. It's just such an audacious thing to say. And in her time, people heard it that way. Yeah, so she was more personal. Second thing, she was more precise. When we compare, again, those two songs, Give Me the Bible to I Am Thine, O Lord, stick with me, it'll be good, I promise. Most songwriters try to avoid consonants clashing into each other. So the word ends with a consonant, and then the next one you want it to be a vowel, consonant, vowel, and so forth. And they all try to do that, but you can't always succeed. So you try to keep those clashes to a minimum. If you look at Give Me the Bible, there are 13 of those clashes and 10 are consequential, which means they really trip you up. If you look at Fanny Crosby's I Am Thine, O Lord, she had, I think, 10 clashes, and only 5 of them were consequential. So it's like twice as good in terms of your ease of singing the song. This is why when we sing Fanny Crosby, it feels like putting on an old shoe. It's just seamless. And then what I want to tell you is that seamlessness, that ease was constructed by her. And so we thank her for it. And it didn't just happen. This was the gift she was giving us. So yeah, so that was the second thing. And then last but not least, she was more prolific than her contemporaries and than us. She wrote 8,000 hymns in her lifetime. Others who were quite good, I'm thinking here of George Stebbins, William Kirkpatrick, great hymn writers, wrote 150, several hundred hymns. But Fanny Crosby was like 8,000. I think there are only two other hymn writers who were in that range. Charles Gabriel and I think Isaac Watts, but I'm not sure. But yeah, so she was. So those are the three things. She was more personal. She wrote in a more personal, audacious way. She changed gospel music forever. She was more precise and technically better, and she was more prolific. All right, I am going to end by playing Blessed Assurance again, but I'm going to mix it with Bach because I can. So here you go.